everybody, Flare 960, and today we're back with some more Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we got to this nice little outpost, and we're trying to head to Novak through Nipton, I believe is the quest that we were doing. Sorry, for me, it's been like quite a few episodes, so between then and there, I did absolutely nothing. I believe I explored around the base a bit, and if I haven't, it's okay. That base really doesn't do anything special. It gets mentioned later. If you remember from last time, we ran into some Legionnaire troops that were kind of scouting around the area. You may hear later in the Let's Play that there is going to be a NCR base that has been taken over by Legionnaires. That was it. Novak is actually extremely infamous for the Legionnaires that surround it, which is one of the more story-based telling things. You can see you're close to Novak when you get a nice glimpse of the infamous dinosaur. The Novak dinosaur is by far like one of my favorite things about this game, because it's like it's one of the things on the box actually. So that's something that really puts it close to my heart. Novak is actually a pretty interesting little town. There's a lot of stuff you can actually do as soon as you get to Novak. It really opens up a lot of different roads for you at this point. If you feel like speedrunning the game, you probably will never see Novak. It's not particularly necessary. A lot of the stuff that you do in Novak isn't necessary. But if you understand the story and you don't feel like speedrunning, or if you don't understand the story and you don't feel like speedrunning, then this is definitely the place for you to kind of visit. It's one of the more interesting places because it has some of the best followers. It opens up options to the best followers, and has Victor. So if you like talking to Victor, he's also here. There's quite a bit of stuff to do, and thankfully I arrived here at nighttime, so I'll be able to converse with one of the more interesting characters that this town has to offer. So let's go ahead and crawl inside the dinosaur's butt. Now, since this is nighttime, the store won't be open, but usually there'll be a store there. Speaking of the store here, if you go ahead and unlock this, if you go ahead and unlock this door, you can look right about there, and you'll see that gun. That gun is a special weapon you can actually buy from this store. It is a 5.56 millimeter, sorry, almost said caliber, millimeter weapon. It only has 5 shots, and it's one of the more interesting guns because it has bonus critical damage. I like using it when I first get it, so I will. And now we get to talk to the man I came up to the dinosaur's butt for.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
What do you mean sneak up on you? You were staring at me when I walked through the door. Boone is a bullshitter. I'm just looking around.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper.
I think you better leave.
Do you treat everyone around here like this?
Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Make up your goddamn mind, you bipolar son of a bitch. Are you going to try and kill me?
Not unless you give me a reason.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
You only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
I would imagine. What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
How do you know your wife is dead? What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
Okay, so that's pretty much Boone's mission. Nope. I'm gonna just skip through the rest of this. You can talk to Boone a little bit more if you feel like it. He has a pretty interesting backstory, but he won't open up to you until much later in the game after you've done quite a bit with him and for him. So what this mission implies is that you can ask around Novak, but if you want to just go ahead and get Boone immediately, what you can do is sneak into the Dino Bike gift shop, jump over the desk here, unlock the safe. I said unlock. Alright, there we go. grab the bill of sale and anything else you'd really want out of here. I only want the bill of sale and the caps, and then you just jump over this. Right here is a Mojave Express Dropbox if you like to ship to Novak. Like I said, it's a pretty big hub for this area. Now, we'll be going to get the lady over there, which if you want to go ahead and get her now, just read the bill of sale and continue on with the mission. But now I want to actually grab EDE, which is that little guy back in Prim that we were acquainted with. So what you're going to need for that is a sensor module, 2 scrap electronics, and 3 scrap metal. So 1, 2. Okay, there's a sensor module. And now I need is 1 more scrap metal. Now we can go ahead and fast travel back to Prim, which should be... guys, it's been so long since I played this. Let me just zoom out a bit. Prim, there we go. So you want to just go ahead and fast travel back to Prim once you've gotten 3 scrap metal, 2 scrap electronics, and a sensor module. And go ahead and meet with our little hunk of junk. So let's just go ahead and continue onward. I can't remember if I did the this town isn't big enough for the this town isn't big enough quest where you have to go find the sheriff. It appears I haven't. So you can go ahead and examine the damaged robot. You can examine the electronics, and that will tell you what you need, and you can try and fix it and then repair it with parts. 3 scrap metal, 2 sensor modules. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm back with the extra sensor module, you can go ahead and just re-examine the robot and try to repair with the parts, and fix it with the parts. So now all of the stuff that you had in your inventory gets removed, and if you look up, you can see the license plate that reads EDE, and so does his name. Companion Protocol Begin. It's kind of a weird setup for his thing, but it works, I suppose. Just in case I haven't gone over this already, which appears I haven't, there is another Express Dropbox. To use the Express Dropboxes, you have to actually click on them, so that was something from last time. I kind of forgot to mention. I believe I forgot to mention. I don't fucking know anymore. A good ranger is a dead ranger. That's great. Okay, so now that we've got EDE, we can go ahead and continue on with getting Boone. Boone is... Oh, cool. We'll actually be able to not have to go into her house. So just go ahead and find this girl.
Well, welcome to you.
Okay, so now you just have to scroll down and do this one. There we go. Come with me. There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur. Okay, so now once we do that, all we have to do is equip. Oh, okay, it's an apparel. Boone's beret, which you can equip, and it's just Boone's beret. So we're just gonna get her to follow us, and she walks kind of weird. It looks sped up a bit, but I really can't tell. Okay, my earphones keep falling out of my head. Maybe they're a bit too big for me. So you can't actually see if Boone's up there. Is Boone up there? Yeah, okay, you can see his bald head from a million miles away. So you just kind of stand here in front of the dinosaur's mouth where it has the motel and how big, or no, the temperature. Oh, that's pretty neat. I never noticed it was the temperature before. That's pretty chill. Alright, so then he'll blow her head off. You can go ahead and grab the safe key. If you couldn't manage to unlock it, you can actually go find her and pick her pocket. Now, you can't just go and blow her head off. You actually have to have a reason. So without the bill of sale, it actually, he'll like get really pissed off at you and he won't talk to you ever again. So if you want to go ahead and kill her, then run into her office over there and grab the bill of sale, you can if your lockpick isn't high enough, or you just plain don't like lockpicking. That is an option for you alternative thinkers out there. So once you go ahead and do all of that, you can run back up to Boone to return the favor. Oh, not EDE. Boone.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me, let's go after the Legion.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. but this isn't gonna end well. Fine.
So he does end up listening to you, and now you've pretty much got your companion party full. So once you've got EDE and Boone in your party, or once Boone is in your party anyway, you can go ahead and check your inventory and see that you have been given a first recon beret, which is my favorite hat in the game. I really love it. Everything about the first recon beret really just makes me giddy inside. I really love it. I didn't realize I made an ugly bitch, though. Like, look at this bitch. Look at this ugly, 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 ugly bitch. I'm hoping authority glasses will fix that shit. So, once you've go ahead and gotten your companions, you can go ahead and head into your quest menu. So, let's go ahead and see what we're going to do next. My kind of town. Okay, so we have to head over to the Mojave Outpost and get him pardoned, if I remember correctly. If we even talked to him. I remember Gallon and I, well, Gallon was commentating with me, but I ran through the NCR Correctional Facility trying to kill a bunch of people. And I distinctly remember cheating. That's bad, isn't it, that I remember cheating? It's been so long. I'm so sorry. I'm sure. How many people have with me? So you can go ahead and talk to Major Knight.
Caravan,
or courier.
just need something for the logbook. Keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so...
Just gonna end up skipping through these. I'd like to talk to you about Prim. One of the comics of the NCRF is looking for a pardon so we can protect Prim. His sentence was almost up and he isn't tied to the powder gangers. I need repairs. I do actually want to go ahead and repair my Armored Volt 13 suit. Who are you? Not exciting enough. Anything you can do to help around here? Outpost. Goodbye. Ma'am? Oh, that's right, I'm a girl. That completely just flew over my head. I'm not sure if I've done these yet. Have I?
Appreciate that.
Okay. So I have gone. So I finished those. So now we can head over to Prim and inform the new sheriff Prim that he has effectively been pardoned, which is good. I do like doing it this way. You can do it the easier way by just forcing Beagle to go ahead and be the sheriff, or reprogramming Prim Slim. Those two are very good ways. Or not good ways, those are actually the worst ways. This is the actual best way to get the best ending. How I usually like to play Fallout is via the best ending of the game. So, also, how did he get through here in Powder Ganger armor through the NCR? He should be dead or shot at or something.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of him.
Okay, so once that's done, you're done. And I leveled up. Cool. So now we get to top off guns. Now if that's at 100, what am I going to focus on next? We're very far away from getting an abundance of energy weapons, or at least for how I plan to run through the game. So I think I'll focus on not medicine. Yeah, maybe medicine. No, speech. I'll focus on speech, and then lockpick. So that's not the level that we get a thing in. So now that's all out of the way, we can go ahead and continue onward with They Went That Away. So, which allows us to go back to Novak and talk to Boone's sniping partner, which is a pretty interesting part of the story. He does mention Boone quite a bit, which you're not supposed to meet Boone yet. But since he's already planning to follow us, and we did and we did get here in daytime. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk way too fast. And we did get here in the daytime, so we won't have to wait, and we get to go talk to Manny. Also, here's Cliff.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop.
Looking for a man in Chickasaw. Have you seen anyone like that? So you can't ask around Novak for this, but the only person of interest that actually knows anything is Manny.
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about it.
So yeah, like he hints to. You can go ahead and talk to him about this. He unwillingly does sell supplies to you. A lot of the GRA stuff you can find here, like the MF Hyperbreeder Alpha is another one. Panacea is a very good weapon. I love using that weapon. Too bad it is 17,000 currently. So I probably won't be buying much here. Let's just go ahead and sell off a lot of the stuff that I'm not going to be needing for the future. NCR money is actually effectively useless, unless of course you gamble quite a bit in this game. NCR stuff isn't that great, so let's just go ahead and sell off a lot of the stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot, in intervals of 5 you can sell them 1 by 1, which is very good. Not really. I kind of wish you could just do that anywhere. So since we already have a service rifle, we won't be needing a varmint gun anymore. Merc Adventure outfit, cowboy hat, and I suppose we can go ahead and sell the bleak venom. Not the doctor's bag. Give me that doctor's bag back. I never use medics. I do, however, use mentads quite a bit. So Programmer's Digest, we won't be needing that. Well, we won't be needing Rad-X, and I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and fill up on some ammunition. Definitely that. Definitely some more 9mm rounds. Probably some microfusion cells would help, considering we are about to get into the energy weapon part of things, especially if I get as lucky as I did in my practice run of this game, where I found like 15 plasma rifles in an upcoming area. I do remember him having some stim packs, and those usually even out the price pretty well. So that's pretty much it. You can't talk to him about the souvenir rockets, but those will becoming important later in the main quest of this area, so we can go ahead and talk to Manny, which you'll notice he was also in the first recon.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What are you?
I have a score to settle.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find... Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I...
What do you need? Just like Fallout to go ahead and force labor on us.
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
Okay, what needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long.
Blah,
Doesn't
blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll see what can be done, and goodbye. So I go ahead and start a new quest, and Novak, come fly with me. This is one of the more important quests in the game, because it opens up a lot of new resources and a new ability to do some stuff. So I think I'm going to be ending off the episode here. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget, save early, save often.